Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Robin Views, and today we are checking out Knights in Tight Spaces. Let's do a new game here. Yeah, we can overwrite, and let's just go Brave, I suppose. This is a really fun turn-based strategy game. I guess sequel, but not like a direct sequel to Fights in Tight Spaces, where this is taking the more medieval spin on things, which is quite nice. You have a range of characters here that you can play as. We have some locked, we have some unlocked, namely the brawler, the fighter, and the rogue. The rogue's really cool with a lot of little tricks and maneuvers you can pull off. The fighter is just straight combat. The brawler I've not actually played as yet, but again, you see there, fights best unarmed. And then the sorcerer is a lot of magic that tends to use a lot of your possible turns to pull off. So we're going to go rogue because rogue's the character I enjoy the most. And you'll see here you've got a little deck that I'll start to show off what each thing does and what each thing means with your own aspects for the character as well. And we can type a name here if we want. We can give them a random name and we'll just head on in. Now, this does have like winding paths in some dialogue as well to like choose your own adventure as you go through. So a little bit of reading here from me. Daylight spills into the tavern as you swing the door open. The barkeeper scowls at you from across the room as you enter. Hustler, I warned you what would happen if I saw you around here again. And we can laugh it off to receive gold, stand our ground to receive a weapon, or apologize to increase our max health. I think I want a weapon. And we get a hand axe. Come on now, who would defend this fine establishment from local riffraff if I weren't here? The only reason to come here is because of you. At least we agree they aren't coming for your ale. Sounds like I'm good for business. So as you see here, we have like little stories developing, and you'll have different conversation dialogue pieces you can pick, which will evolve your story. It changes how you start. It changes how you progress. For example, I believe you can unlock an extra companion with a further dialogue option. And then it starts here, we have your prologue, and then we continue down with different options in between before a final boss fight. So let's begin a cold welcome here. Now this is going to spawn us into this like little room, into a tight space, if I'd say so myself. And here you'll see what happens. So the enemies move first, and we can see their intent if we hover over them. So we have a Tavern goon who's going to deliver a quick strike, dealing 8 damage. And we have a bruiser who's going to choke slam. So they're going to throw us and deal 6 damage. They throw us down to the ground, knocking us down. Here we have different abilities. So we can shift to move through someone. We can throat punch. We can poison jab. Poison jab will deal damage and apply poison afterwards. Throat jab, we damage them and then stun. We can dodge to not be affected by next attack. We can force an enemy to attack immediately. I could just dodge, but I think what I might want to do is let's poison jab you, because I should have enough energy for this. We're going to shift here, and then I'm going to throat punch to stun you. There we go. So now you're not going to attack me, you're just going to attack here or even move. And then we also have taunt. Taunt lets us make an enemy attack straight away. That's going to be super useful once I get right card to show you what it does, and we have that here. So I could try and slip, but unfortunately I'm not able to move here, which is where I want to be. We've got a Pam Strike, which we can use once we build our combo. This is our combo meter here, which will build up as we deal attacks. We've got Jab to gain 1 momentum as well. Momentum, I believe, is this here, what we use to spend on our abilities. Unfortunately, I can't really move where I want to. But what I can do is... Yeah, because I'm wanting to quick kick one of these characters in the middle here. Then hopefully that will make them attack each other. Because the enemies will just attack another enemy in their path instead, which is rather funny to me. So instead we're going to slip here. Unfortunately, we're knocked in the corner, which isn't too good. And then we're going to quick kick you against the wall, which deals an extra 4 damage. And then we're going to jab. There we are. Still not enough momentum, unfortunately. And because we're against the wall, we can't jump attack. So that means we don't get to use our Palm Strike, which is such a shame. Got a new enemy here. We're completely blocked in now, which is getting rather scary. Do we have a shift? We do. So we can shift here. And now what we can do is quick kick. You have 36 health. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to jab you. There we are. And then if we quick kick here, we're going to push you up here. And you should then be hit. We could jump attack afterwards, but I don't want to get into this line of sight here, because if we land in any of these red circles, we are going to take some damage. So if we end our turn, this person, yep, is going to beat them up. They're going to move back, and then we're going to start getting frighted in here, which is okay, because we should have a few more tricks up our sleeve. One of those being dodge, to just avoid being hit in general. We've got poison jab, which I would like to maybe put on. Oh, you got a 4. You're not poisoned anymore. It doesn't look like it. So we could do this and you die soon. But we're going to do something else to take care of you. We're going to poison jab you. We are then going to taunt this guy to just attack immediately. There you go. That knocks them out completely. We're then going to maybe Palm Strike. You've only got 14 health. You. There we are. And then we can slip here. And we might as well use a dodge. So if we end our turn, you're going to take poison damage, and you're all going to start getting into position here to attack again. You're facing this enemy here as well, so we're just going to taunt straight off the bat. That's a no-brainer there. You only have 7 health. You're also poisoned, so you can take 2 damage at the end of the turn. The next turn, you're going to take 1 damage. So we could jab, and that would kill you completely, actually. So we could poison jab you, which kills you. We can jab you, and then we'll slip here just to be safe. There you go. So now just have the one guy to deal with who only has 3 health. So we can just throat punch here. Knights in Tight Spaces is a really fun tactical strategy game. I didn't get the chance to play fights in tight spaces when that first came out, where you're like dressing as an agent, and that's more martial arts, against other agents from the looks of it. And it always looked like a very interesting game to me that I wish I did have the chance to try the previous one out when it first came out. At the end of the fight, you do get to choose a reward. You can skip it if you don't want to add any of these to your deck, but we will. So we can add block, which will block up to 6 damage. We can take a long strike, which allows us to deal damage up to 2 tiles away. Or we can front kick to deal 6 damage and 1 push, or advance and then deal 6 damage and 1 push. So this one's quite nice for moving as well as attacking. This one's nice for moving multiple tiles. Front kick will push as well, however. So I'm not too sure which one we want. It looks like this will cover the same amount of space, I believe. Is that 1 to 2 tiles away? And we can just continue the dialogue here. It's nice little bits here and there drizzled in, but I don't want to spend too much of the video talking over what you could be experiencing yourself if you were trying it out. Perfect. What we're going to do is we are going to... what do I want to do here? We could poison jab and then shift around. It's a shame we don't have a taunt, because I would love to taunt the archer into shooting them. We could front kick someone into the archer. That could be fun. If I could shift here. Do you move? No, you just do a push. So what I can do is I've got 2 momentum left, so I can then jab. I can then poison jab. Did I get Palm Strike here? No, I'm 1 combo point away. And I can front kick. There you go. So that just pushes you away 1. It doesn't push you into the archer. I do have that Palm Strike, which I can't use. Oh, no. Okay, the archer just finishes you off. That's fantastic news. It's probably because I was in their line of sight, so they were shooting regardless. I think that is actually what happens there. We could quick kick here, deal 4 damage on 1 push, which is quite nice. It's a shame we can't get you to taunt into the enemy here. But I can jump attack. How much damage still? That kills you. There we are. And then I can slip and end my turn. We do have one rollback as well, so higher difficulties, you'll lose that rollback. But difficulty we're on, we gain 1. I believe that's 1 per fight as well, which is quite nice. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm either going to want to dodge, I can even jump attack here. And another fun feature is that some areas you will be able to just push them off the map. I think back here we would be able to kick them out of the map, which is really nice. Poison jab, I think we do want, and then we can maybe just slip around here and end our turn. It's a shame we can't really reposition the enemies, but in saying that, I have lied. We're going to do this. We're going to move back. We are then going to front kick you here. I should have done a Pam strike or a jab first, but that's okay. We're going to end our turn. You should hopefully shoot them. Only 11 damage. That would have been a kill if we did use one of those 2 attacks. We're going to shift. We are then going to jump attack. We can't jump attack because you're too close, but we can quick attack here. And then I think you are maybe dead, almost. Almost, not quite, but we are going to taunt you. There we are. And then I might as well put a dodge in. Oh, we could have jump attacked after that, and that would have killed them, but the archer's not dead. They just flop on the ground when they die, which is really humorous. Let's Pam string, that should kill you off here. Perfect. All right, brilliant. We get a new card. We didn't push an enemy off the board, which is just what I was saying there. So we didn't gain the 25 gold bonus, but we do still gain a card here. And I think Hammer Blow, which has a range of 1 to 2, would be really nice. Another shift would be good. Having extra movement is really nice. But dealing damage per combo is also really nice for the rogue. We can intimidate this person to receive gold, or we can get a consumable. I think I do want gold, which is really nice. And we'll just skip through the dialogue. And then we can either go to a blacksmith to purchase and upgrade equipment, we can purchase, upgrade, and remove cards, or we can heal party members. I'm pretty sure we haven't taken a bit of damage. If we choose view party here, yeah, 40 40, and you can see that you can hire other companions, which is good. So let's go to the blacksmith here. Let's view our deck, because I remember we did actually get a weapon earlier, but I don't know if we have equipped it. The hand axe and the short sword. Hits deal -1 damage, draw 1 extra card each turn. Weapon attacks deal +1 damage and +2 damage to block. So we do +1 damage in general, or we can have hits deal +1 weapon damage and draw 1 extra card per turn. I think that's much better than the hand axe. So I'm going to go with that. It looks like I'm not able to sell here. Do we have any... Restore health? Let's get one of those as well. And I think that's us. Because I don't want to upgrade the hand axe. I should have maybe bought some armor instead. But that's fine. So yeah, that's going to be us. We're going to head down to here, make some noise, a mini boss, the blacksmith. Which we should hopefully manage dealing with easy here. I forgot to check the bonus objectives. I think it'll still pop up on the screen. I'm not very observant, unfortunately. Yeah, I have 2 enemies killed by enemy attacks, which, as a rogue, that is our specialty. So what we want to do, you are going to deal 10 damage and push in all directions. So what we can do is, instead of slipping first, we are just going to jab the blacksmith. We are then going to head over here. We're going to front kick you into range, and then we are going to taunt. And that's going to attack these 2 enemies at once. It's not going to kill them, however, which is our challenge, but it's going to deal a lot of damage. You should be able to shoot in the blacksmith as well, and we might as well dodge with the last action. There we go. Blacksmith is taking down. Oh, blacksmith's taking a lot of damage. You're almost dead too, which is huge, absolutely huge. Unfortunately, we can't shift away to get out of this position, which is really unfortunate. So I could maybe quick kick you into them. You'll be down at 9 health. 8. You'll be down at 1 health if I did that. No jump attack available. If I shift here, I can't shift at all. This doesn't look good, everyone. Let's poison jab you. Yeah, there's no way to get out here. Let's maybe quick kick you. So you're down at 1. Let's then throat punch you to stun. We do get the stun, and then we end our turn, so we're taking a bit less damage here. We still take 6, but should hopefully still help us out. Can we shift it over? Yes, we can. So we've shifted. Once that happened, we've shifted. We will then want to deal with you, and we can taunt to take down you a little. Partially, we can't kick or anything on you to push you into range, but that's okay. What we'll do is we'll jab you. We will then taunt you to deal with the archer. And they're just dead, which is really nice. And then we can hammer blow you. It's going to deal quite a bit of damage. And then we could just Palm Strike, which I think kills you off completely. I don't know if I want to do that to try and get this, but we're doing it anyway to get the bonus challenge. We just need the Blacksmith to kill this person. So I could try and slip. No attacks are happening, which is interesting. You're attacking me, but you're not doing anything yet. So if I just slip here, if I maybe quick kick you down, I should have poison jabbed first, but that's okay. You're buffing them. You're now going to do like an AoE attack, I believe. So there's no way to get a kick without dealing damage. So I'm just going to have to slip and hope for the best. I should have actually used some of those attacks on the Blacksmith there. Again, I'm not too sure what to do here. Let's go here, because I think if I went there, you would have still attacked me. And let's apply dodge. I hate how many turns I'm taking here. Yeah, that isn't too good. I'm still going to need to slip like here. And then we'll take dodge. And hopefully you move up, and hopefully you... Still nothing. Let's shift. And then maybe you only move once. No. This isn't working. If I go here, you're going to move... Deal 1 damage and push. Okay, so I can move here. Hopefully that works. I don't think it is, because you're only going to move up 1, which isn't in range. So if I move here, perhaps, that might be okay. It's a shame that I'm taking this long doing this, but I'm so desperate to get this done. But I don't think the movement is possible right now. If I move up here, you should move up 1. You'd only move up 1, which still wouldn't be enough. I think I just need to end this fight, everyone. I won't lie. If I move up here, you're going to move down here. I need to, like, take some damage, possibly. Because you're going to move up 1. You're going to attack and move up 1. Or just going to move up 1 completely. Let's front kick. And then let's poison jab. And yeah, we're not going to get taunt going on here, unfortunately. You do push me back. Oh, hang on. There we go. That is what we wanted. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we've kind of messed up, because now we have no way to taunt. So we should have stayed there just to... Oh, never mind. No, they killed them. Cool. Now that that's done, apologies for the wait. We're going to throat punch you. We're going to front kick you. And then we are going to jump attack and finish you off. Brilliant. that round took way longer than it should have. Just because I wasn't good at positioning everyone. Was it worth it for the 50 gold? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to take Shove, because Shove doesn't deal any damage but still pushes them. That would have helped a huge amount for getting that bonus objective without taking too much time. Alright, so now we have to survive, which is fine. We've got an archer here. We can maybe shift hammer blow. Does that deal? Does that push? No, it doesn't. I mean, we could shift, and then we can throat punch, and then we can hammer blow, right? There we go. That's a decent amount of damage, and we can end our turn. I got another person in the fight. Do we have anything to push? We do. We can't really get behind you. We've got another enemy spawning on me. So if I stayed, the enemy spawning on me would basically be delayed. We stop them from spawning in, which is actually one of our one of our side goals is to delay enemy arrivals. If we do that here, we're going to take some damage, which I don't want to do. It's a shame I don't have another slip to get behind you to kick you here. So instead I'm going to probably just front kick here to push you back so you're not attacking me. And then, I mean, I could jump attack. I'd be 1 damage away from killing them. And I don't think that would give me the combo I need either to then Pam strike afterwards. So let's play it safe this way. You've moved over here. I think we've got another arrival here. We did somehow manage to delay the arrival there as well. I'm not too sure how. I don't know if it's because if they spawned in, they would have been shot. That could have been it. I think I want to shift here. I'm then going to probably jab. Did I hammer blow next? Yeah, I hammer blow next. And now with 5 health left, we're going to shove you. And, oh, shove only up. It goes left or right. You're dead to the archer, so let's shove you here and hope you attack the archer. Yeah, wow. I do love this game for having the ability to make the enemies attack each other. I think that's so fun. I think it's a really, really nice addition. I'm sure it was the same in fights and tight spaces as well. But it just makes things so much more enjoyable in my opinion. We have front kick. You're dead. No matter what we do. We don't have a jump kick, but we do have front kick, which I think we can advance. So if we slipped here and then advanced, we'd be fine. Let's use our combo to Pam strike you into the wall and you're dead. We throw you on the bathroom, on the toilet. We slip here. We front kick. You're still going to attack, however, until we throat punch, which I was going to say will stun you, but it just outright kills you. Which is even better in all honesty. Let's go with a quick kick, push you back, and let's maybe, I don't know why I didn't shift first or I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like that was a misplay, but it wasn't because they're dead now. Let's now Pam strike with a combo here. We've got one enemy spawning back here, and then I think we're done, which would be really nice. What do we want to do now? Throat punch? Slip hammer blow? We could jab first easily. Survive for 3 turns. Okay, so we've got 3 turns left. We could jab first. We could throat punch. We could shove, but there's nothing to shove them into unless I go here. Shove here into the wall. We could then jab. And they're dead, and then we can end our turn. That's nice. That's really nice. 2 turns left. Front kick. We can jump attack here. Can we shift? We can't shift there because otherwise we would have been able to kick them out here. If I turn here, there's doors. That means we could have used the environment to our benefit and kick them outside. We might as well just front kick, and then they're dead. And then I can shift here. Make you try and head up closer. Alright, cool. Let's slip here. Let's jab. Then we can Pam strike. We can do considerably. Quick kick. And then we can have you taunt to hit this person. That's it. We've survived all those turns, which is fantastic. So because we survived the mission, we gain a new card, which we can choose to skip or add to our deck. We took less than 5 damage, so part leader max health, which is us, is increased by 5. And we've got 25 gold to spend to our leisure. Alright, so now we have right shunt, which will deal 6 damage, push target to the right, with dodge, which is always useful, or in raging blow, force target to turn and attack immediately, which sounds nice. And hopefully we can turn them to attack someone other than us. But we'll have to see. There's a chest. I've not actually seen chests yet. That's very interesting. It looks like an enemy standing in the way, so we'll need to try and take that for ourselves, I think. We're going to need to shift somewhere. I want to shift here because I want to get towards the chest here. Let's send kick attack. And then we can maybe taunt you to attack them. Nice. And then we can jump attack you. And we are in range to be an attack, which is a shame because I was intending to slip afterwards. So instead, we're just going to have to take 8 damage. I think we've got a debuff as well, which is a shame. So we'll need to read what that debuff does. What we're going to do is... can we shift? We can shift. Enraging Blow, deal 18 damage, force targets turn and attack immediately. Turn where, though? I guess we could try that now, but... will that cause you to attack me if I do? Hammer Blow will push you into this person, I think. Let's do it, because it says turn and attack, right? So let's just do this. Okay. No, they just attack. Dang, that sucks. What's Palm Strike? Can I take this chest now? I don't think so. Does that mean the chest's now gone? They've crushed it? Probably. Let's shift. No, it's there. We can still take it. Hammer Blow, and then we'll just shove you. Let's shove you here. Let's end our turn. Brilliant stuff. I have really enjoyed my time with this game. It is such a nice, casual, tactical game, which I love. It's just so easy to pick up and play. I did actually buy it the second it came out. Played it for a little bit, and I've been meaning to show it off and stream because it's a game that I think has a lot of charm and is absolutely worth playing and giving it a try. We've unfortunately lost this bonus round of collecting all items, so I should have tried to just taken some extra damage to collect the items there, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's go with this, the poison jab. Let's go with the front kick, push you into the wall. You're now dead, and then we can end our turn. It released on Steam, I want to say last month. Yeah, 4th of March. So I do recommend picking it up. You can buy it for, right now it's 10% off actually. So £15. The chest's now gone completely. That's a shame. Yeah, Enraging Blow, it sucks that they attack me specifically. I thought you could make them turn the other way and attack other enemies, but apparently not, which, I mean, you live and you learn, right? That's fine. Let's throat punch that stuns you. Now, what I want to know is, if you're stunned in an Enraging Blow, can you attack? You cannot. Okay, that is huge. That is huge. So now we know why Enraging Blow is good and actually worth taking, everyone. Because you can combo it in specific ways where the enemy actually cannot deal any damage towards you, which is really nice information. We could Hammer Blow for 12, but that's a bit overkill. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to slip here. We're going to Hammer Blow you. And then we're probably going to front kick for 6, which almost kills you. Not quite, but almost. Now we can end our turn. Now we take damage anyway because they had reach on their attack. I didn't check that, which I should have. Are you just throw and deal damage? You deal 6 damage up to 2 tiles away. So I really wish I could get you 1 tile closer to taunt you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump attack and you're dead. Did I want to do that? Yeah, because you're also almost dead, right? I poison jab you and then I just jab you. You're now also gone. There we are. I do love the ragdoll effects as well. Alright, let's move on to the next page. We didn't get the bonus nor the item, so that's a shame. We've got change tack to move up to 2 tiles. We've got separate, push enemies 1 tile in opposite directions and deal 4 damage, or poke, deal 1 damage, apply 2 aggro. Aggravated targets will attempt to attack this character for a number of turns. So good for, I guess, trying to push enemies into killing each other, especially more support enemies, I suppose. Separate, that's a lot of damage and you're pushing them as well. It says it's 4 times 2. I think that's 4 to 2 enemies rather than 8, which makes a lot of sense, right? It makes a lot of sense. What we're going to do here is, I think we definitely want to shift. We definitely want to then poison jab. We don't, unfortunately, have any way to push you, which is a shame because that was my immediate assumption on our moves. So we're going to have to waste this taunt. Oh, actually, okay. Well, I could have taunted you, but you've attacked anyway. So that's fine. Nice. We've got another fighter here, which is fine. I'm going to slip here. You are almost dead. I don't know if you're going to attack, so now that I've moved here. So a taunt would have been good for here specifically, but I think before, because I was in their line of sight, they were attempting to attack regardless. We could separate here, which will kill you and hopefully you as well, but I think it's opposite directions. So I can't attack both of you. It would be like if you're both behind me and in front of me, I think. Okay, that was still really good though. You're dead, which is really nice, and I can just end my turn. Brilliant stuff. I don't have 5 health, by the way, which really isn't good. So what we're going to do is you've got 19 health, you got 35. Shifting here, we're going to delay an arrival. We're then going to throat punch you. So that stuns you while enraging blow for 18 damage, which I was so worried you were going to hit me there. Deals a lot of damage and you don't get that free hit. We can shove, we can jab, we can throat punch again. Let's poison jab because you do have a lot of health. We could then shove you. Can we shove you directly? No, just left or right. I could then slip. I could then throat punch. I could then jab. Jab won't kill you. Shove might, just because I'm pushing into another enemy. Yeah, there we go. Wow. So that's the enemy with the most health now gone. We've got these enemies who will attack up to 2 tiles away, which kind of sucks, I won't lie. Hammer blow, range 1 to 2, so I can do that on you for 10. Which I will. There you go. So I do what you do. I could then shift and then front kick. Will that kill you? Actually, yes, it will. So let's do this, and then let's front kick you here. And then we can end our turn. And then what we're going to do here, let's jump attack first to close that distance. Let's enraging blow kills you. Wow. Wow. The ragdoll physics from that blow was just absurd. I love it. All right, next page. So we complete the fight in 6 turns. So we do get a consumable and a new card. Sweep sounds fantastic. I think I want... remove all poison sounds good. And we're almost at the boss. Let's view our deck. That's not what I want to do. It's a party. And then there we go. I can view my items. So actually we want the upgraded short sword. Do we have this in our offhand? No, I think we only have shields. We can equip an item here. Let's equip the basic salve. So completely forgot to equip our items, which is such a shame. We can purchase, upgrade, and remove cards. We can heal party members, which wouldn't be a bad call actually. Or we can try and buy armor and a new salve. Does it say how much I heal by? 8 health? Because we have the boss fight up next, I think we just want to heal in general. Heal a leader. Purchase. We can't yet recruit members into our party. Let's just spend all our gold in healing. So we're almost max health. Group of outlaws gather outside an abandoned stable on the outskirts of the village, guarding the entrance, and a familiar symbol hangs above the door. You lost or something, or do we have a problem? We can scout for an alternative entrance and receive a consumable if we want, which isn't that bad. Or we can just fight. I like the fighting. I'm not playing consumables in tight spaces. Well, I guess I'm not playing fights in tight spaces either. I'm playing knights in tight spaces. But this is a boss fight. This is a very cool looking boss here. We've got some dialogue as well. Alright, so we've got a basic salve we can use at any point, which just heals us. It will be removed afterwards, but it also doesn't cost an action, which is really nice. We've got sweep, deal 6 damage to adjacent characters, and a 5-tile arc, so all the way around us. So what we could do is we could try and slip to sweep like this, but that doesn't really help us too much, because we're still going to take some damage here, which I don't like, but we do attack everyone, so I mean, that's pretty good, I think. I was going to say, and then we can dodge, but we also can't dodge, so let's just hit you, and then we'll jab you, and then we now can dodge, but I think the hammer blow and just finishing you off is a much better option. Brilliant. It's a shame we didn't have all that attack on the boss, but now they're in range for us to do so, if we so wish. I could shift here, and then front kick you, actually. So let's do that. Well, I could even... I should have throat punched the boss and then enraged. So what I'll do is I'll throat punch you. Then I'll enrage and blow. And that just kills you and doesn't do what I want it to. Let's see. Taunting does nothing here, but I guess I'll just make you fight the air. Because it's funny. Oh, you do actually move forward and you do take damage. Perfectly calculated. Absolutely what I meant to do. Absolutely what I meant to do. We can quick kick here. We can separate. We can jump attack. I think a quick kick is what we want. Separate. Push enemies one tail in opposite directions and deal 4 damage. Jump attack. I mean, we can quick kick you. You should take damage here. We could jump attack here. We could then separate, which deals quite a bit of damage actually. And they'll just shove you for more damage into you. And then we hope we don't die. But we take a bit of damage. Almost get knocked out of the map, mind you. So that's not good. Glad we're okay. Alright, yeah, we're in danger zone here because we're about to get kicked off the map. So instead, we could taunt you to kill you, actually. Which wouldn't be the worst option. It's a shame we can't get you to come out. So what we'll do instead, we're going to move here. We don't actually have a way to push you now, do we? We could hammer blow. And then jab. I suppose we'll palm strike. Cool. And then I guess we just taunt to make sure we guarantee killing the boss. And we could heal. Oh, we won. Okay. The objective was just kill the boss, so the fight does end after you do so, which is really, really nice. All right, brilliant. And then we start new quests. We start our new adventure. As we do so, we should start unlocking new party members as we head through. But this has been Nice and Tight Spaces. This has been a little first impressions. I've played a little bit already, but I did want to show off it to everyone because I have had an absolute absurd amount of fun playing this game myself. I really think it's one you should try it yourself if you haven't already, because it is just an absolute joy. It's a really nice casual turn-based strategy game. It's like Slay the Spire-esque mechanics with, you know, the deck building and twisting paths. But outside of that, it's a very unique and fun game. So do give it a bash if you haven't already. I will say huge thanks to Grand Shatter for providing an extra key as well. I really do appreciate it. But as I said, I already bought this game as soon as it came out, as it was one I had my eyes on for a while. So that is a genuine recommendation from me, despite said key. Thank you very much, everyone, for checking this out. I hope you have enjoyed this little preview, this little review, this little show off of Nice and Tight Spaces. If you enjoy the look of this game, give it a bash. Let me know what you think down below also. And feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I've been Robin Viz, and I hope